I know it's tough being in your 20s. I'm in my 20s too, and these are things that I wish I knew because before I even reached my 20s. When you're in your teenagehood, it's easier to just do stuff. Like there's not a lot that is required of you. But once you cross over to your 20s and onwards, it's very crucial. They're just mistakes that you just can't make. If you make that mistake, it's going to be something that you have to pay for like your entire life.
We've been through a lot in this town, fighting on my way up, and I'm never gonna fall down.
Hey Tasha family, what is up? What's good? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, you're welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might find it helpful. So in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you about the 5 mistakes that you should not make in your 20s. Mistakes that are going to be costly for you, mistakes that will be like too high of a price to pay for just, something that's not even as important. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is getting yourself wrapped up in debt. So I'm speaking from experience. Don't get yourself wrapped up in debt for any reason whatsoever. If you have a business that you want to start, just save up or do something. If you have something that you need to pay for that is urgent, please do not get yourself wrapped up in debt. I paid a high price for it and it was crazy. And the thing with debt is that it's so addictive. You pay back that money, but then again, once you find yourself in a need, you want to get more money. As a result, it becomes a chain, and the only thing you'll be doing is working for money and then giving it to other people. You won't really enjoy the benefits of your money because you always have something to pay for. So please do not make the mistake of getting yourself wrapped up in debt. If there's something you want to buy, there's something you need to get, make sure you just save up and get it instead of borrowing money in order for you to cater for that need at that. The second mistake is do not find yourself being an element in someone else's process. So what this simply means is, let's say I'm working for someone, I have a boss. I am an element in their process. I am helping them achieve their goal while sleeping on my own goal. So the thing is that instead of me helping them achieve their goal, I should be getting that money they are giving me, that salary, and then using it as a booster to maybe push my own dreams to the top as well, not sleeping on my dreams and just helping that person realize their dreams. So don't be an element in someone else's process. Make sure that even as you are doing that, you are also working on your own dreams. You're also building your own dreams so that you don't forget about yourself while you're helping someone else achieve their dreams. A mistake that you should never make in your 20s is not minding your circle. Remember, you are as a result of the people that you're constantly found with. So if your circle is not people that are motivating, people that are inspiring you to do better, if your circle is just filled with people that don't have goals, they don't have dreams, they're just all about partying and everything, how are you going to improve yourself? When you find yourself with a challenge, how are you going to go to your friend? You won't even have anyone to depend on because your circle is a circle of people that are not goal oriented. Your circle is a circle of people that don't have aspirations, people that don't want to do better for themselves. They just care about maybe drinking, partying, and everything. They are in the YOLO life, like they just want to live now and they don't know what the future holds. So make sure your circle is full of people that are going to inspire you and motivate you. Even when you're at a point where you feel like giving up, you know that you have a friend that you turn to who's going to tell you, no, don't give up. You have a lot to do, you have a lot to achieve. That's the type of circle that you're supposed to have. A circle that is also going to help you with your network. Even if maybe you lose your job today, you know that because your network or your circle of friends is well connected, your circle of friends are those people that will just hype you up. They'll help you maybe take your CV to another place that's going to help you get another job, or maybe if it's a business, they'll help you boost up your business. So make sure you look at your circle. Do not make the mistake of engaging yourself in a circle that is full of useless people, for lack of a better. Fourth mistake that I'm going to talk about, the fourth mistake that you should never make in your 20s is sleeping on your own advancement. Like by that, what I mean is that do not be too reluctant to advance yourself. It could be going to school. Make sure you go to school, not maybe just for the degrees, the papers, and the like. You're going to school to advance your knowledge because you will need that. Even as you are maybe going to be an entrepreneur, you still need that knowledge. It's going to broaden up your way of thinking in 2 other ways. There's just something that school does. Not only about school, brand yourself, make yourself a brand, put yourself out there, make sure that you work on yourself to a point where you become an asset, you become an inspiration to men, to a point where that other people are looking up to you and saying, I want to be like her, I want to be like him. Don't sleep on your advancement. Do not be reluctant on making yourself better. At whatever point or chance you get in life, it could be school, business, just get that knowledge, increase yourself, brand yourself, make yourself a brand. Be someone who people are going to look up to and say, that person is a great person. I mean, at this point, you should be looking at not just living pictures, but living pastures. You see? Like, be someone who's going to leave a trail. Even when you die today, people will look at you and say, okay, that person helped people in doing this. That person really inspired me to do that. Not when you die, people don't even remember you for who you were, because you were just living a life that wasn't meaningful. It was just like a rock, you know. A rock just leaves, like, it doesn't have any impact at all. But if you live a life that has like a lot of meaning, you're inspiring other people, like you're just making sure that you're living something that people have to talk about, something good that people have to talk about, then that's a great way of living. And then the fifth and not the least point is, make sure that all your dreams, your aspirations, and everything else that you have to achieve your goals are all founded on God. Because whatever you're doing, if God is not involved, then it is as good as useless. If God is not the builder of your dreams, your goals, or anything that you'd ever want to achieve in this life, then it's just useless. I mean, it will be looking like, okay, yeah, it's standing and everything, but it won't be on a firm ground, because you know that God is a firm foundation. Anything that God is involved in just has to be fruitful. It just has to flourish, like no matter what. It may start low, it may start like it's not doing anything good, but you know that once he's involved, it is something that's going to grow into an amazing thing. So make sure, even as much as you have all these big dreams, even as much as you have all these aspirations, all these goals that you want to reach, make sure he is at the center. You put him first. In fact, consult him first before you even think of doing it. An idea pops up in your mind, you first say, I need to pray about this. I need to know if I'm going in the right direction or not. Because you might just feel like you're doing the right thing. You keep building, and then how would you feel? You keep building, you reach the end, and then God just says, I actually, this is not what I wanted you to do. This is not what I wanted you to be involved in. And then you've already reached the top. You've wasted half of your years doing that. What are you going to do? So it's the best thing for you to have your dreams and everything else founded on God. Make sure you consult him first before you do anything. That's the fifth mistake that you should never make. Never forget to put God at the center. Never forget to found all your dreams, your aspirations, on God. I know it's tough being in your 20s. I'm in my 20s too, and these are things that I wish I knew because before I even reached my 20s. When you're in your teenagehood, it's easier to just do stuff. Like there's not a lot that is required of you. But once you cross over to your 20s and onwards, it's very crucial. They're just mistakes that you just can't make. If you make that mistake, it's going to be something that you have to pay for like your entire life, which is so difficult. So I wish we had people to talk to us, maybe tell us about these things before we even went into our 20s, because we know that it is something that's going to be of beneficial to us. So yeah, if you know of anyone who's going to find this video very interesting, don't forget to share it, like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get interacting in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.